Hello, and my name is Jason, and I would like to showcase some of the changes made to Blender as of the 2.8 update, and show you what has changed in terms of the user interface. Now, a lot of you know about Eevee, and getting rid of poor internal render. Blender internal, you will be forever missed. And the Blender game engine is gone. That's a big change that most of you probably know about. Some of the things that you might not, well, probably know is the OpenGL is now easier to get to. It's in the main thing. What I'm going to be talking to you about is the smaller things, the things that I haven't really seen people discuss yet. So without further ado, let's just change that. And so this is the old version of Blender, and I'm just going to change it from that to cycles, so we get a as close to a like comparison as we can. So this is 2.7. I'll probably get them confused. So in edit mode, if we press Control E, make edge, subdivide, you'll see mark seam and clear seam versus the 2.8 in edit mode. And I have this under 2.79x controls. So if I press A, it will unselect everything, and I press A, I'll select everything. It's just easier for me. But right now, there's some of the things that's not working. Ooh. Okay, that's hilarious. Okay, it is working now. Maybe? Yeah, it is working now. On the last update, it wasn't working. So maybe they changed it. Now, if I press Control E, you'll notice it's a lot smaller of a menu. There's a lot of the things missing. Well, where did they go? Control U. No, not U. U itself. And we'll get mark seam, clear seam. Is that the same on the 2.7? Press U. Nope. Pay no attention to these. These are not 2.7 original. They're actually one of the add-ons. So now, if I press Control V, Control V or Control E. So here we have this. Now, there are some things I don't like. There is a lot of options here, but under 2.7 we have a lot more options. So whenever I say a lot more, I mean generally a lot more. There's the remove doubles I showed you on 2.8, but there's recalculate normals. Now to recalculate normals on 2.8, get rid of that. It's mostly good for modeling. Is it here? No. Control F. And then it's in mesh. And then clean up. Normals. It's in normals. And then recalculate. So there's some things that's now about roundabout way to get to them. But yeah, you see, you could still get to it. So for keying, for keyframes, the eyes still work. As long as you have something in there, and we'll put location, and scale. So I'll press I, and then G, move that, G, and then I. So that's a little bit roundabout way of doing it, but you know. And here it instead of just showing a line, now shows the color of the keyframe. That's good. Now before it would just show a line. But before it was in a much easier place to get to. Yeah, that's reasonable. Normally you don't change this very often. I would have liked it if it was in a where it was at before. But yeah, can't have everything. Let's see. Somewhere. See, this one had denoising 2. And 2.8 has its sure. Oh no, yep. Cycles. As well. Denoising is very good. I like denoising. Let's see. Been only up for about 8 minutes. 0 people watching. Yep, that's typical. Let's see. The overlays are new. Now, one thing that you might be like, I miss that a lot. Let's just Shift D, Y, move this here a few times. Shift D, X a few times. And then let's just select all of these cubes. Shift D, Z, and then Shift D, Z, and then move them up a few times. Now, we can't really see the ones in the center. So if we press Z, this is the old school. This is Blender 2.79. This is how it works now. And then in 2.8, let's do the same. Shift D X a few times. So let's not show any of the lights or cameras. Shift D Y a few times. Shift D Z a few times. Now let's try to go into Z. Z's not working. Shift Z. Nope. Control Z is undo. How do we do this? Well, we can by going into geometry. Wireframe is all of them. And then we go into shading. And then, it changed the name of that to say X-ray. We have a sliding scale now from 1, which isn't really 100%. I don't know why it calls 1. It's not solid. Oh well. To 0, which is actually fully transparent. And now this looks a whole lot similar to the other one. There's a few more steps, mind you, but, you know. And but that's not bad. Wireframe, without the wireframe we get this. So yeah, that's definitely needed. Then I'll turn off the wireframe. Right now there's a few things that's not working, but yeah, it's 2.8 alpha. This version's 9 September the 19th. It is very, very, very fun to use. So, let's see. There is a whole lot more differences that I don't know if anyone mentioned, but I can't think of them right now. Of course, there is the layer system has been removed. Huh. Now that is interesting. Oh well. think. And here's the OpenGL. For sampling, I like to have the viewport at 1. It's not the best, but does not take very long to do it. Let's see. Some of the close out those files. Let's go with my next project. I'm thinking I'm gonna do in cycles, maybe, or Eevee. I just don't know. There is the changes, I think, mostly are very good, but some of them not so much. Well, I'm signing off. I got some sound effects I should be recording about this time. I just never get around to them. That being said, bye-bye.